Okay, again, thank you for coming to this Sunday service today. Today we are celebrating the Body Day. The Body Day is what? Do you remember what Body Day is? What we are celebrating today? Shakyamuni Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, right? At least you please take that home, Please remember that. Today we are celebrating Bodhi Day. It is a day when Shakyamuni Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Okay? So then I really appreciate, I really like Seattle Betsuin Sunday service. Today I think we have more people, above average people to come. I really appreciate that. When I think about, when we have more people to come to Sunday service, we always have music. Thank you, Kemi. Food. Then fun activities. I think I don't say these are three treasures, but maybe these are three important elements for more people to come to the temple. Then please remember, in the middle center of these three elements, always we have to have the Buddha Dharma, Nembu's teaching. So that's the important things. So music, food, fun activities. So that's when I was seeing today's service, I really appreciated these three. So then today, one temple family member, Toyoshima family, generously donated the nice, beautiful cake. So in memory of their mother, who passed away a year or 2 years ago, so family wanted to do something for the temple. So then they decided to donate the nice and beautiful cake. So please stay. Don't go home before the luncheon because I wanted to show you here on the, put it in the front table, but we have to be refrigerated. So then just before the luncheon start, we will bring it up. So that's nice and beautiful. Please, you can take a photo too. So those who are watching YouTube live, not too late. Luncheon start maybe around 11:30 and 12 noon. So you have still time to join us the luncheon. So again, today we are celebrating Bodhi Day. So once sometimes we hear the questions. So what is the difference between Buddha and God? What is the difference between Buddha and God? So, I think there's so many ways to answer this question, but one minister gave the one simple answer. God is forgiving people. Buddha accept people. The difference between forgive and accept. What do you think? Well, this is just one way, though. This is not a perfect, 100% answer, but it is one way to tell what is the difference between these two. Then in Jodo Shinshu, Shin Buddhism, human beings, we are the human beings. Then in the one Jodo Shinshu technical term, we use sometimes bonbu. So bonbu means ordinary beings or foolish beings or full of blind passions. There are so many different ways to translate what bonbu means. So Amida Buddha tried to save, while Amida Buddha's sake of Amida Buddha's vow is try to save those bonbu, those who have foolish beings, full of blind passions. Then another definition of bonbu was written in the Sambutsuge, which we chanted this morning. So then one phrase I introduced at the beginning of my Dharma message, it says, Issai kuku isa dayan. Issai kuku isa dayan. The translation is, to all beings who live in fear, I will give great peace. When I use this Sambutsuge to define what the bonbu means a person who is always afraid and worry and no confidence. So that's a passage from Sambutsuge. Then Buddha is always saying, well, don't be afraid, no worry, I have never abandoned you, I give you a comfort. So this is a message we are receiving from the Buddha. There is one famous Japanese poet, translator, novelist. I don't know if you may heard this person's name, Shuntaro Tanigawa. Tanigawa Shuntaro. He's one of the most famous Japanese writer, poet. So he published one book, it's called Shitsumon Bako. Shitsumon means question. Hako means box. So the title is question box or question corner. So he answered the question from all different peoples. So then one question was written in his book, introduced in his book. So Saya, who is a 6 years old girl, he asked one question to her mother. Why do people have to die? 6 years old question. Why do people have to die? I don't want to die. That's a question from 6 years old girl to the mother. Saya's eyes were filled with tears, and she asked this question to the mother. Maybe something happened to her, probably. So then, that question came up. Her mother didn't know how she should respond to Saya's question. Then, the mother, she asked Mr. Tanigawa what she was supposed to say to her daughter. Then here is Mr. Tanigawa's response. If I were Saya's mother, I say, I do not want to die either. I don't want to die either. And hug her and cry together. Then later, we have some snacks and tea together. A question asked in words doesn't always have to be answered in words. To respond to such a deep question, please don't just use your intellectual mind. You can answer that question using your feeling, your heart, and your body, using your all senses. So this is Mr. Tanigawa's response. I'm really impressed by Mr. Tanigawa's response. Then our founder, Shinran Shonin, also mentioned about one thing. When we console our friends in their sorrow, please do not say anything to them that will stir up their grief. You can also serve sake and make people settled and relaxed. If they can smile even just a little bit, it is good. This is the way we comfort other people. So that's a Shinran Shonin's words. Shinran Shonin wrote the letter to somebody. Mr. Tanigawa is, as I mentioned, one of the most famous writer. So professional poet. He must know many words, beautiful words to comfort other people. Well, Shinran Shonin too. But to answer that question from those mother and 6 years old girl, he also knew that the limitation of the human language. So that's why, not just saying the words, maybe hug, then having some coffee or tea or snacks too. Then try to comfort the 6 years old girl, daughter. So today at my last message of my Dharma message, in my Dharma talk, I would like to introduce just a 5 minutes slideshow, just a image, no words. So please, well, each one of you may think differently, but yeah, just enjoy. This slideshow video was made by Reverend Nakamura, who was one of the lecturers at the Minister's Continuing Education a few weeks ago. So please enjoy his slideshow video. thank you. So this is the title was called Namida-Sama. Namida-Sama. Namida means tear. So, well, just think about it. If you can take some kind of message from this slideshow video, I really appreciate. I'd like to close my Dharma message. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.